Shola Akinlade turned down a corporate career at Heineken to co-found Paystack with his friend Ezra Olubi in 2015, which was later acquired by Irish-American Fintech giant Stripe for a cool $200 million. He took his first shot at entrepreneurship when he founded the software development and consulting company Klein DeVort. The success of its flagship product, Procurio, inspired Paystack. In 2016, Paystack secured a $1.3 million seed investment from international investors like Tencent, Comcast Ventures, and Singularity Investments, among others, and by 2018, it had increased to $8 million. Shola Akinlade co-founded Paystack with a simple aim: make online payments as easy as sending a text message. Within 5 years, Paystack became the golden child of African fintech, processing transactions for businesses from corner shops to corporate giants. And in 2020, Stripe quickly swooped in with a $200 million acquisition. When Akinlade is not streamlining digital economies, he's indulging his other passion, football. As owner of Sporting Lagos FC, Akinlade skipped the corporate ladder, built Paystack, and landed softly on a $200 million cushion. Shola Akinlade was born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria. He had his secondary education at St. Gregory's College, Lagos. In 2006, he obtained a degree in computer science from Babcock University. Before founding Paystack, he worked at Heineken as a trainee for the company's database management. He later worked as a software engineer with several banks. He co-founded Paystack with Ezra Olubi in 2015. Akinlade took his first shot at entrepreneurship when he founded Klein DeVort, a software development and consulting company, with his friend Mayowa Okegbenle in 2008. Their flagship product, Procurio, was designed as a collaboration and content management platform for the mid-enterprise segment and businesses in emerging markets. Within 5 years of running this company, they had grown their idea to over 200,000 companies using it. It had been downloaded over 150,000 times and was available in 6 different languages. The success of Procurio opened Akinlade to more opportunities, and some banks started reaching out to him to build software. It was in the course of executing these projects that the inspiration for Paystack came. Working with the banks, Akinlade recognized the state of payments was not where it should be, and he believed he could figure out payments because he had built world-class software before and had access to and understanding of how the financial system worked. Founding of Paystack. In late 2015, Shola Akinlade and Ezra Olubi founded Paystack. Africa giant powers high-impact interviews, sponsorships, adverts, and inquiries across the continent and diaspora. Since 2016, we've pioneered groundbreaking achievements and inspiring coverage across business, tech, and entrepreneurial success, and we're delighted to announce our upcoming 2026 Hall of Fame, celebrating the very best voices from the continent and diaspora. Want to share your story or partner with us? Reach out today. Let's build something big together. Olubi had previously worked on a payments company that did not pull through, making him a fitting partner for Akinlade. Their challenge was to solve the issue of online payments in Africa by connecting the super-fragmented aspects of the financial sector. They developed multi-channel payment options for merchants across the country, enabling them to accept payments from around the world via credit card, debit card, and direct bank transfer on the web and mobile. Before launching, Akinlade started speaking with people in the tech ecosystem and put up a waiting list for those who wanted to try out what they were working on. Within 1 month, over 300 people joined the waiting list. Paystack launched in January 2016. Y Combinator and seed funding Paystack became the first Nigerian company to be accepted into the tech accelerator Y Combinator program, receiving funding of $120,000. Y Combinator advised the founders to focus on building their product and talking to customers, helping them focus on the core structure of the company that would help them scale. In December 2016, Paystack secured a $1.3 million seed investment from international investors, including Tencent, Comcast Ventures, Singularity Investments, Spark, M&S Partners, Tokyo Founders Fund, and others. The funding was used to accelerate product development, build the engineering team, and grow sales and marketing operations. In August 2018, Paystack raised $10.2 million in a Series A round led by Stripe, with participation from Y Combinator, Visa, Tencent, and Ingressive Capital. Stripe's involvement in this round preceded the eventual acquisition. The Stripe acquisition. In October 2020, U.S. payments company Stripe acquired Paystack in a deal reportedly worth approximately $200 million. The acquisition reflected the growing online commerce market in Nigeria and across sub-Saharan Africa, with online commerce in the region growing 21% year-over-year, 75% faster than the global average. Following the acquisition, Paystack continued to operate independently, with Stripe embedding it into its global payments and treasury network over time. Akinlade stated at the time, "We couldn't be more excited to join forces with Stripe, whose mission and values are so aligned with ours to nurture transformative businesses on the continent." In 2025, Paystack launched Zap, a mobile application that allows foreigners in Nigeria to make payments using foreign cards. Citation Baunitasin. The application was first released on November 14, 2024, and updated on March 3, 2025. In 2022, Akinlade founded Sporting Lagos FC, a football club that he notes is a platform for community development and social change. The club quickly became a beacon of hope and community engagement in Nigeria. In March 2023, Akinlade acquired a 55% stake in the Danish football club Aarhus Fremad. The plan was for Aarhus Fremad to support the professionalization of Sporting Lagos FC, relying on Sporting Lagos FC as a talent academy in return. This effort aimed to enable local players to find career opportunities in Europe. However, according to the club's official announcement in January 2026, Shola Akinlade and Sporting Lagos sold their shares in Aarhus Fremad and are no longer part of the ownership circle. The decision was made in a good and orderly process, and while the Nigerian club has stepped out of the ownership circle, the close sporting cooperation regarding player recruitment and talent and coach development continues. Shola Akinlade left the security of a corporate role at Heineken to build something from nothing. With Paystack, he solved a fundamental problem, making online payments reliable and accessible in a region where digital commerce had long been hindered by fractured infrastructure. The $200 million Stripe acquisition was not an endpoint, but a turning point. It validated what many had doubted, that a Nigerian startup could build world-class technology and command global attention on its own terms. Since then, Akinlade has reinvested his capital and credibility into new arenas, launching a football club, expanding Paystack's offerings through the Stack Group, and creating pathways for talent across continents. He did not wait for the ecosystem to mature. He built the tools that matured it.